Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Ethereum and its valuations against Bitcoin. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So for the week, as because we're on the weekly chart, we are now up about 4% against Bitcoin. Um, the long march continues. This long march, you could argue, has started at this level, where on the macro chart, that was essentially the bottom. And ever since then, which was, September, the week of September 2nd, 2019, Ethereum against Bitcoin has increased in Bitcoin valuation. When we measure from the bottom to where we are now, we are looking at 185% move against Bitcoin. Now, this is all well and good, and we're making great progress. However, we want to see how high this recent move has gone, as this recent move alone was a move from bottom to top about 63% against Bitcoin. Our latest target that we have drawn for ourselves is in this band here, this rectangle band, and that is because of multiple factors: resistance here, support here. This one was negated; it cut right through, and here we are. A number of years away after coming into the region of this area. And this region spans from zero point zero 0.06 Bitcoin to as low as 0.052. And I think this is pretty likely. I mean, I'm very bullish on Ethereum. Um, and especially because of other altcoins that trade well against Ethereum have already made their move. I would take a gander that Ethereum is going to make a move fairly soon. When we look at uh, assets like Cardano, where we'd like to trade against Ethereum, where we look at assets like VeChain, where we trade against Ethereum, they have made their move. It is the jury's still out if this move is over. Obviously, it could easily come back up. However, at the very moment, it seems like this was the move, and and now we are waiting for Ethereum's response. Now that could be in the likes of a continuation of the rally, where Ethereum begins to outpace these assets, or there is a capitulation, or maybe capitulation is not the right word. There is a retracement, where Ethereum bleeds less, like Ethereum and Cardano and VeChain might bleed if Bitcoin drops, but VeChain and Cardano will bleed harder than Ethereum, simply based on market cap. The larger the market cap is, obviously the less volatile it is, and the swings from to the upside or to the downside are lower in percentage terms compared to smaller cap coins like VeChain or Cardano. Now Cardano's a bit of a stretch, it's in the top 10, but regardless, Ethereum still holds quite a bit of market share in market capitalization. So, from here to the bottom of the band, or the rectangle, we're looking at about another 6% move against Ethereum. If we have another move like we did last week or even the week before, this becomes quite a bit of a reality. And that's why I'm quite bullish. It's not that far away, and momentum still looks like it is on our side. Now, obviously, that's going to change. That always changes. We see moves like we saw in Q1 in January. We saw the rally. We thought it's never going to end, and then we retraced back down. Uh, this is the same thing. As of right now, momentum is on our side. It seems like it could go up forever, but let's not dilute ourselves in thinking that it can't go back down. So, uh, in fact, this band right here is actually just above one of my selling targets for Ether Bitcoin, and if we see a continuation of this move, I'll probably want to throw. I'm going to throw a stop in for that position. Not my entire position of Ethereum, obviously, but a portion of it. I believe it's, I think at this point, 20% of my entire position, which is 1/5. Um, so we're looking, and I'll be throwing a stop there, in the anticipation of if Ethereum does retrace, after this pretty impressive rally, then I lock in some profits and throw it back into Bitcoin. But that's essentially it, you guys. This is nothing too out of the ordinary for Ethereum. It's still doing what it has been doing the past 4 weeks. Again, remind you, we're on our fifth green weekly candle, and if the last rally for Ethereum was any indication, we actually had four green weekly candles in a row. So you could say that the local top is encroaching, and and for Ethereum, this is fine. Obviously, I'd like to see this a lot higher, but we are. I think like when we see where this band is, once we reach this band, we are now officially in the upper bounds of the ether chart. I think anything from here above at the ether Bitcoin ratio is the upper bounds of the chart, and this is when you should consider taking profits for Ethereum. I don't think Ethereum is going to surpass 0.141 Bitcoin. That's a bit of a stretch, but I mean it most likely can. But I don't want to risk waiting in the anticipation of that happening because it might not. So I will take I'll take the moves as they come to me and try to take advantage of them. Right. That's what I tried to do with basic attention token. I still have my position there. It's what I try. It's what I did with VeChain. Obviously, I missed this move. Sorry, I missed this move. Essentially, where the price is now, where this white line is, was my final sell of VeChain. So yeah, I missed that move, but I did account for this. And mind you, I was here at this area accumulating VeChain, where it is historically the best time to buy VeChain against Ethereum. Um, so with Ethereum, I'll take the moves as they come and try to be as flexible as possible. I don't think in the long term, uh, like I won't have technically a final sell. I'll probably hold a little bit of Ethereum at the end of the day, even just for just keeping it in my actual long term portfolio. Obviously, if you guys don't know, on this channel, and especially with my portfolio, it's very flexible. I'd like to not intraday trade and not day trading, but taking advantage of momentum swings within the market, which don't span for 5 years, 10 years, but more so within 3 years there's a swing, and so I come in and out of crypto that way. But with Ethereum, things are looking good. As long as Bitcoin is kind of chilling out at 50, I mean it's not moving today. It's been going green and red throughout the morning. So if Bitcoin can stay like this, then Ethereum has a really good chance of reaching this area here, which would be a great area for Ethereum, I think. Uh, I think it really shows the tenacity of Ethereum, especially when Cardano made its entire move, when other altcoins made its entire move, Ethereum's dead, all that nonsense. And here we are, Ethereum still trudging along. It is solid. It is a solid asset, and this is why it's the second largest, the one of the largest positions in my portfolio. So that's pretty much it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. If it makes any irrational moves, Ethereum is probably going to follow. However, at this point, momentum is on our side. If we do reach this area here or above, consider looking at your portfolio, look at your position in Ethereum, how big it's gotten, and consider maybe taking some profits either back to Bitcoin, back into stable coins, or perhaps an altcoin that's not Ethereum that is in your eyes undervalued in comparison to the historical price against Ethereum, mind you. Against the US dollar is a totally different story. Again, if you haven't noticed on this channel, I mainly look at Bitcoin ratios and Ethereum ratios. I rarely talk about the US dollar because the US dollar you have to account for. Obviously, you could have to account for inflation, but I think what's more effective, especially if you trade within the cryptocurrency market, is the idea of increasing your Bitcoin position, increasing your Ethereum position. Well, how do you do that? Well, you trade the Bitcoin ratios and the Ethereum ratios. VeChain is a great example of how you can increase your Ethereum ratios. You buy VeChain with your Ethereum at these levels, and you sell on the way up. And by the time it gets to the top, here or even here, you're going to end up with more Ethereum than you started with, right? And I think that is the win. That is the goal, especially in a bull market, because everything is going up. The dollar value for any like for altcoins or any kind of cryptocurrency in a bull market, you're probably going to make money unless you completely botch it. But um, the important part is to outpace certain cryptocurrencies. That includes Bitcoin. If your altcoin is not outpacing Bitcoin, why are you holding that coin? And if your altcoin is not outpacing Ethereum, where Ethereum historically outpaces Bitcoin, then why are you holding that altcoin? Just go buy Ethereum, right? That is the most simple way to look at it when trading within the cryptocurrency market. You want to outpace these two assets. If they are not, why are you holding them? But that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.